Hi folks, I'm doing some veneering today and I just want to run you through a basic setup for a small panel like these. The core here is Baltic birch, so these two I've done already, and this is a sample of what I'm starting with. So these are sequentially cut. When you open them up, it does give you a book match. One thing to watch out for is cracking. So I noticed this one actually has a little bit of a crack started here. So usually when I'm starting out, if it's a wide enough piece that I can just do a single piece over the panel, I just want to go through and look for any little defects that I have to deal with. The piece I'm going to demonstrate for you right now, I have between these Platens. So you can see on this, I've gone through and put painter's tape over any of the cracking areas. So typically, this is where cracks will start showing, is right on the edges. So this is just pulling it together. And just a single thickness of painter's tape isn't gonna mess up your press. So single piece of veneer. This is my substrate, again, 1/4 inch Baltic birch. This one had a little bit more work done to it. On the backside here, I had a crack that goes all the way down, a crack that goes all the way down, and basically this whole edge, this is kind of the edge from the factory, was all chipped out. So I had to really tape that together. My Platens are 3 pieces of 3/4 inch Particleboard a piece. So they're heavy, they're flat, and they're wrapped in wax paper. So I literally just go to the grocery store and just get wax paper. This is by Reynolds, and blue painter's tape to hold it down. If you put this in the press for about an hour and get it back out again, oftentimes the glue will release and you can use this over and over and over again. If you leave your panel in there overnight, usually that gives the glue a little bit more time to solidify on it, so when you try to pull this apart, the wax paper will come with it. So it is kind of a consumable. But to get started on this, what I'm usually doing is putting glue right on the panel or the substrate, and then putting the veneer right on top. The glue I'm using is a Titebond 3. Titebond 3, besides being waterproof, gives me a little more open time than 1 or 2. You certainly can use glues specifically designed for veneer. Usually they're going to give you a little bit more open time. But for this, I really want to keep it simple. I have good glue adhesion on the panels. You might have remembered from my originals, I have pieces overhanging, pieces not overhanging. This is oversized. I think we're running 8 1/4 and I need 7 1/2. So as long as I keep this generally centered on my panel, I'll have more than enough material to trim away. So this end of this piece of veneer actually is overhanging, this end isn't, so I'm just going to kind of center that. And for my length, I think I have almost 1 1/2 inches plus of extra length. So that is, if you press this down, you can usually get pretty good suction. So that's already held on there. So we'll put that side down now, get glue on here. Alright. That does want to stick with a little bit. But we'll come in with our second Platen. So besides being thick, so these don't deform when I start putting clamping pressure on. It's nice with this particle board because it's relatively heavy. So when I just put these together, just the weight alone will hold any of that veneer flat. So there's my panel. I've got a little squeeze out, but again, it's not running out. And now I'm going to leave this for about an hour. All right, it's been well over an hour. Let's see how this guy turned out. Oh, just like that, there we go. Before this glue really sets up, I like to get the masking tape off here. Sometimes you have to be just a little bit careful with pulling it. There are certain veneers where if you start pulling it in the wrong direction, this stuff will actually take wood with it. And I suspect it's a product of really compressing the adhesive of this tape onto the veneer, plus you might have some of your glue actually bleeding through. But before this really gets fully set, I like to get this masking tape off as fast as I can. Typically what I'll do is I'll actually, if I'm making a run of these during the day, I'll clean them up so I don't have wet glue hanging off. But I'll stack them up, get some weight on them, and leave them overnight. Let everything get totally dry, and then move on from there.